an important address on foreign policy. We'll also be discussing the historic ties between the American and the Czech people. Many of you may know Chicago, where the president is from, is one of the cities with the largest concentrations of Czech American populations. So Mr. Obama is attracting audiences, Czech American audiences, but we're hopeful that this will also be a mixture of Czech and American audiences. Any questions here?
To není ode mě. Já vám budu běžně, ale no. Všechny rovné této a potom dáme mezi kusy.
At 7 in the morning, people can enter. We would encourage people to enter through Loretanska ulice. My understanding is that the Czech Transit Authority understands that 7 o'clock is early on a Sunday. The trams usually are not running in such large numbers at that time, but there will be additional public transportation available to help bring people to the site. I want to again encourage everybody, you can bring your cameras, you can bring your mobile phones, you can bring your water and whatever. The security restrictions are the obvious security restrictions, more or less like an airport. To the extent that people do not have large metallic objects, it would be good if people do not bring umbrellas, do not bring bags, because that of course makes it much more convenient for everyone entering the square. It makes it easier for the security officials who will check everyone as they're coming in. But of course, we know that many people want to take a photo of President Obama, and take a photo of President Obama. Bring your camera and take a photo.
Can you bring the gift for President?
No. Well, you can, but he won't get it. No. People who wish to give gifts to the White House, and there are many people who do. The White House, of course, has a procedure for that. The best thing to do is send those gifts directly to the White House, and that is what people do. People in the United States do that. People around the world do it. So if anyone would like to present the president with a gift, unfortunately, it won't be possible here. But the White House is accustomed to that, and in fact, if you go to the White House website, there will be explanations about how people can go about doing that. And as you can see, we hope that many of the people who will come will be, for example, in a place like this. It is a lovely setting. I think it won't be quite as warm as it is today, so that will be good. But you'll have a very good view of the castle. You'll be very well positioned to hear the music of the two groups. And of course, when the president speaks, and when those trucks are not there, you'll have a very good view of the president. And if I'm here, I'm what, 60, 80 meters away from where the president would be. Even as we go farther back into the plaza, let's see, we'll get another television screen, and we'll have another one there. So people will be able, even if you don't have the best possible view, and you're a little bit farther away from the president than you would like, you will be able to follow the action very closely on the television screens. Pardon? Hope everybody will arrive as early as they can, but if we open the square at 7 o'clock, that will allow 3 hours almost for people to come in. There will be many screening places, so we are confident that many thousands of people will be able to enter the square without any problem. Those people arriving very early will of course be getting a little bit closer than those who are arriving a little bit later. But there should be. We are confident that the Americans and the Czechs have been working together very closely on this. We are confident that there will be sufficient number of access points so that the people who will come in, especially if they do not have a large bag, and so they can just simply show, okay, I have a cell phone, I have a camera, they go through, and they go immediately to where they like to stand. We believe that if people are not bringing in those large bags, especially, or umbrellas, large metallic objects, it will be a very fast screening process, and we hope people will be able to come in, get a good place to stand, and the music will start very soon.